Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Aim Klim Sauham Sasva Soham Skapram Sakshvaram Saum Sakshvaram Sahu Sarupani Rupanayatve Jagarveshwaram Basagita Shri Karnami Shri Guru Shri Padakam Pujayami Darpayami Namaha. Welcome back, friends. This is one of the, I can say, most interesting pyramid session ever. I think I can say this because today I am bringing up a lot of stuffs for the kids. So this particular season being an examination season, I think these pyramids will help students to achieve more success in exams and have more better self-confidence and also have better output for the efforts they have done. So with this background, I would like to say few things about the students. So the students nowadays are under extreme stress because of competition with the other schools, with the competition with this peers, with competition with this other friends of different schools like that. They're under severe pressure, and parents may exert a lot of pressure on them to perform better, to score higher than the other. So like this, a lot of pressure will be there. At the same time, the kids are lacking what you call fun time, and also they are lacking their most important time with the family or mingling with the friends, like the good old days when we used to play around outside. We used to play around in the open field nature. So those things are missing nowadays because kids are only confined to the classrooms. After the class, the school, they are confined to their house, they are confined to the tuition. So only they are always in between the four walls, and they are not having any opportunity to get along with the nature or the universe around them. So with this, I think it's very much important to bring up the coordination with the universe around, to bring the positive vibes of the nature in order to have that particular focus inside the child's mind, or in order to get the sync in the child's mind with the nature, with the universe outside. So once the child's mind get aligned with the outside nature or the universe, it will start performing better. The child will feel that energy boost, and also it will feel that what you call the zeal or the interest to study. So without concentration, focus, or interest, I don't think the child can perform better in the examination. However stress you put, it will only damage the kid's future, and only damage the kid's performance, but it will not help in any building up or aggravating his performance. The basic inputs before I get into pyramids, what is required for an examination for a student to study, is first he should be comfortable when he sits in the whatever location he sits. The chair has to be very comfortable, or the seating has to be comfortable. The sitting posture should be always upright. It should not bend because unnecessary strain will be there in the back. The desk should be always clean, should not have any unwanted things, and the books has to be clearly positioned, and it should not be haphazardly put on the table. And there should not be any constant sensory input inside the child's brain. Like for example, at the time of study there should not be any loud music or people chatting around or shouting around, or there should not be any noise outside. So because a lot of inputs inside the brain at the same time will cause distraction and the child cannot focus. So that is very much important. And also there should be calmness in the mind of the kid. There should not be any stress from the parent side, so that the child will lose the concentration, it will lose its importance. So there should be calm mind, so that there will be deep concentration will be there, and the energy will get slowly accustomed to the child's brain. And there are a lot of yogasana techniques also in order to bring that particular interest in the studies. For example, garudasana and shashankasana, tadasana, virasana, balasana, all this asana specifically help the kids to gain that particular confidence and also the power of concentration. And also anulom and viloma breathing techniques are also there in the pranayamas. so that they will have that breath control also in place. So these things should be made mandatory for the kids daily, at least for 15 minutes, so that it will bring help the child to get back to its concentration in a short time. So otherwise, it's very difficult with the entry of this electronic gadgets like mobile phones, laptops, iPads, and all this notepads. The children are losing that concentration because of the exposure to these electronic gadgets. So I would strongly recommend kids pyramids, so that these things will help the kids to fare better in their studies or examination, whatever. So let's explore. So coming back to this pyramids, I would like to first show you the one of the basic pyramids. It's called as the meditation pyramid, which I already displayed to you. This is specifically designed for kids meditation. So you can see the Saraswati Yantra is also there on all the four sides. And this kids meditation in this pyramid has to be, the kid has to wear this on the head and at least meditate for 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening before he commences his study. So this, what it will do, it will bring in a lot of energy focus into the head, and also it will help the kid to focus on the subject very fast, because, and also it avoids a lot of distractions which will be created in the kids, this one. And this is actually is very important pyramid, and this is required. And along with this, I would like to show, after meditating, this is something called as the study disk. So this disk has to be installed in the study room. It can be hung on a wall using this nail, and this contains again a 9 by 9 81 grid, individual grids, and again into 9. So this study disk is very powerful. It actually again has a Saraswati yantra, and you can see this Saraswati Yantramidam karke, it has written in Sanskrit on all the sides. And this is again a Fama triangle or Fama chakra, which has both the mother and father energy in that. And each color signifies its own elemental dynamics. So this will instill lot of power and focus into the study room. So this is called as the study disk. This has to be installed in the kids room. Along with this, there is something called kids education seat. So education seat is there. See, again, it's a Saraswati Yantra, and this can be used as a cushion. This is a cushion. This can be used as a seat where the kid sits on this and he starts studying. Once he sits on this, the complete focus, that energy, whatever you have, that's the flow of the vibes, the aura of the kid will get balanced. So this is very useful. This can be used as an education seat. And this is called as the education pad. This has multiple pyramids. On this, the kid may keep the book or something and study. This can be used like this. This is a pad. So I've seen a lot of on the table it can be placed, and in between there is a Fama chakra center. So this will give again the focusing power for the kid. So this is called as a study pad. The unique pad. This can also be used for laptops or any kind of pads for any online education and all those things. It can also be used to place a laptop. So this is study pad, and added to that, I have this study headband. So this is again, the study headband is for the kid can wear this on the head in the time, during the time of preparation of tests or examinations. It helps in the concentration, memory power, and also it also grasping power also will increase by using this. It can be wore on the head like a headband. Along with this, while the kid meditates, this can also be worn by the kid. This is called as a study eye band. During the during the meditation, using that meditation cap, the kid also can wear this eye on the eye, this eyewear, pyramid eyewear. This can be worn by the kid. There are two bipolar magnets inside this. So these bipolar magnets inside, they will improve the metabolic activity of the eyeballs. So it's like a good eye circulation of blood takes place very well inside the eyes, and the eyeballs will have that metabolic rate balanced, and also the relaxation will be there for the eyes, so that the kids will not get any that burning eye sensation or anything, which, yeah, which usually happens during examination times. So these things will help in order to create that whatever focusing power of the kid. Mainly, the relaxation of the eye will come faster. So, and apart from this, there is something called as education pyramid. You can see three gold pyramids here. This is called as education pyramid. This is three times powerful. See, this each pyramid represents 1x, so 3x powerful pyramid. This can be installed in front of the study table on the wall, so that it always creates the entire study room, that environment that around the table will be stabilized. So all the negative energies will be grounded, and only the positive energies will start influencing the child, so that the child focus will be more, so his recall power will improve. So what is there in this? Behind the color photo of the kid, name of the kid can be written, and whatever manifestation desire is there, for example, to score maximum marks or something, whatever is desire is there for the kid, that can be written there, and it gets registered, and this whole pyramid will work towards manifesting the desire. So this is called as education pyramid. It is very much recommended for a kid during the examination time. So lastly, I have one more. It's called as a Pyron education. So you can see this symbol and the chakra behind. So this is called as the education Pyron. This actually enhances the Mercury, the planet Mercury's power, and also Jupiter's power for the kid, so that both the intellectual power, application power, and also the calculation power, everything will start improving once this is used. This can also be hung on the wall. So these all these types of pyramids, if it is used in the study room of a kid, so the kid will what you call, you will have that extra power in order to study, and also extra mileage in order to achieve better things faster. He can perform certainly better than other kids, and he will also get this confidence, memory power, and all those basic qualities which is required to get through the exam. So with this, I would also like to tell, the by using all this, it will help the kid to get that delta, extra energy or extra focus, extra concentration which is required in order to fare better. So using all this, if a kid works hard and studies hard, he will certainly find the success. So that's what I would like to say. And also, I would like to give some vastu tips for students, for the benefit of students, because the examinations are around the corner. So I'll tell you these tips you can note down. Study room should be located in the east, most preferably, and you should also study facing east or north, or at least in whatever location you are, at least in the eastern part, it will make you very good. Avoid the study rooms in the south or southeast or southwest, because these are all grounding directions in the Vastu mandala. South is again a drain point. Whatever you study, it will get drained away. And in the southeast, it is an agri. There's a fire, and that balancing will be very difficult. And southwest is again a grounding force, because it's the earth. So you will not get that particular force for it. And keep study desk, bookshelves, libraries always in the south or southwest. The study room should always be neat and clean. See, because the positive energies will only come when it is neat and it is clean. So always Lakshmi and Saraswati will always be there when it is clean. And five, it is more bigger and wider windows in the east, so the light and air should come in. And the color of the study room should be very neutral and light colors. And if you keep an yellow light somewhere in the room for always, it will also be very beneficial. Your study desk should be always square or rectangle. The triangle or odd shapes, octagon shape, pentagons, fancy desks are all not recommended. Square or rectangle is best. Never sit facing a blank wall. You should always study attached to a blank wall. It should, see, you should never sit on a blank wall opposite, because it will create a blockage inside the mind. And you should also not sit facing your back facing the entrance door. Insecurity, and it will have some unwanted surprises for the kid. Also, never sit facing or with your back towards a toilet. Keep the toilet door closed all times. For always, toilet door should be closed in a kid's room. And never study facing your bookshelf or stack, or don't sit under the bookshelf or under the cupboard or something, because it will create some kind of burden on the head, and also a fear kind of fear psychosis will cause by the kid. And any wrought iron furniture, usually black color or something, is not good for learning purpose. So even a glass table is also not suggested. So always study room, you it will bring about some distraction and lack of concentration. So always you should clean your study desk before starting your study. You should always respect, have that divine feeling towards the table, and you should always keep a picture of Ganesha or Lord Ganesha or Saraswati Ma, so that you will have that power while studying. And any filthy torn books or torn shoes or torn filthy paper and nothing should be kept around your study desk. And always open the curtains and windows during the morning hours. Get that positive vibes from the universe. And always do not sleep and study in the same area. It is preferable to only study, because it brings more laziness and disinterest. And any cracks are there in the walls, please get it repaired. There should not be any cracks. And before starting the studies, you should always burning incense stick or something in the study room will always create a positive vibe. And avoid having a bookshelf above the study table. Already I told you, never keep your study table under a beam or a bunk or low height ceiling. So these are some tips from Vastu for increasing the efficiency of a kid. So I think this was very interesting session for, especially for the parents and for the kids who are preparing for examinations. So if you are interested, you can always get these gadgets for the kids, so that will make your kid more successful. So with this, I would like to conclude my session. Any clarifications, anything is there, you just contact me on the below number, or you can always put your comments, which I will revert. And if you like this, please like, subscribe, and share with as many kids, as many people as possible, because people should have the maximum benefit. This is my sole intention. So hope you like this particular session. Thank you. That's it.